Select your character.
Alright, well, now with Knuckles out of the way, let's go ahead and do something a little more tame. Let's play some Amy's story.
You accidentally set through all 3 of your alarms and skipped school as a result.
Ooh.
Oh no!
Ah, that's not good. Sorry to hear that.
I'm sorry, Kira.
At least you got your rest, I guess. I want to know where Amy went to go grocery shopping, because I did not see a single grocery store in this town.
Every day, the same old thing.
She ordered off Amazon.
Different day.
Yeah, and then she just came from the pickup location.
Good old days. Hanging out with my
Her
hero,
bag says
Sonic.
Mart. I'm just trying to see what the other word is. Is it
Chasing
Walmart?
bad guys and blowing them away.
This set of cutscenes here never
But
made
now
sense to
he's
me.
gone.
It looked terrible because they just took standard JPEGs of areas and modified them a bit.
Shop till I
It never
drop.
looked good.
There was always something fun to do with Sonic around. I really miss him. Hey, what's going on here? Is there an eclipse today or what? Nobody forecast a storm.
At least
or
today was
anything.
lab day, so there wasn't anything new being discussed. Well, that's good. At least it was. At least it's
well,
that.
what happened to my borders? My screen's bleeding. Don't mind the blood. That just comes along with the egg carrier.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a side effect of mods. It's fine.
Eggman, can it be?
Well, okay, I seen that for a second. She was in front of the big building. She was not in front of this little mom and pop diner thing.
Ah, watch it! Watch it! Ow! You should
No,
watch where
burger
you're
shop.
going,
Excuse me, I
buddy.
gotta get right.
Hey, are you all right?
Jeez,
You
Lester.
look kind of hurt.
I can see you over there. You're just chilling in the corner. Thanks, widescreen.
What's this?
I believe this robot's name is Zero. If I
Yeah.
remember it correctly.
Zero.
Oh,
Not Johnny Young Bosch's Zero from
Yeah.
Eggman.
And not, yeah, I was gonna say, not Mega Man Zero. Which, dear God. I know that game is out, Capcom, but did you have to get everyone with a pulse to do a sponsored stream when it came out?
here.
I know.
You would not believe my feed the day that the Zero Collection came out. It was just all sponsored streams.
Actually, you know what's funny? I found something the other day. The "What am I fighting for?" line got redeemed.
He must have captured
Really?
you, and somehow you
Yeah,
got away,
they
right?
had Johnny Young Bosch redo his line, and he did a lot better this time. We'll go find it.
I'll do my best to keep us both from harm. I'll stand by you all the way.
Sir, do you want a hug? Looks like you want a hug. Here, let me just hug you. By the feet. Just the feet. Come with me.
It's in my history. I'd have to go look deep in it. Hold on a second.
No, don't go to the deep history.
Okay, I don't know what that was. I'm just walking, all of a sudden I went in the first person? That's a little weird.
Now I'm carrying a dude. It's called Teppin. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. I gotta go find a thing.
Perfectly natural. I don't suspect a thing.
There, found it. It's like a card game on the phone. Or something like that.
Oh, it's one of their mobile games, yeah. Because I know a lot of companies have been doing that, just putting their classic characters in mobile games. You know, this guy looks like he wants to take a dip. Put him in the deep end. There you go, he'll have a nice relaxing time.
Copy your roll into current time. There we go. And
It's in chat.
it's in chat.
Oh, Sonic. My hero.
My hero!
That's not until a couple years from now.
Wait, I need to get my team of Tails and Knuckles here together.
Yeah.
Amy.
And we need to really show them the true superpower of teamwork.
Problem. See, this little birdie's got in trouble. I think you should be his bodyguard a little while.
What?
Doesn't matter. We'll just tag along.
Yeah, good luck trying to catch up with him. Sonic's way faster than Amy in this game, so good luck. And he's just gonna run circles around the casino. Sonic, just step on the road. There's no cars that can come in this section. You're fine.
It's not like Odyssey where you actually get run over.
Yeah. I mean, you can kind of get ran over in this one. It's just the cars politely, like, step on their brakes right before they hit you.
Oh, that worked in real life.
Yeah, I mean, see? This guy's so nice.
Wait up, Sonic! Not
Hey Lester,
fair.
I hate asking
That
this, but
ride
did
is
you
fast
tweet
for
out that
you.
you're live?
Yeah, it should have went through. Unless Twitter didn't actually go through for some reason.
Ah, look!
Yeah, it actually
There's
didn't go
that
through.
robot
Thanks for
on
the
the
heads up.
roof.
That's weird.
Don't
You
panic.
know,
I'll just do it during this
Handle
cutscene.
that bag of bolts.
Ah!
Now what's wrong?
Why didn't Sonic get a restraining order? Because Sonic doesn't know how to get a restraining order.
Yeah.
Look! It says cute couples can get in free.
So, the bird and you is the cute couple here. Because Sonic does not get to go in.
Wait! I give up. She's so weird.
Wait, did he
Because
just
he's
slam on the
Sonic.
brakes when Sonic was in the back? Why? Alright, so we got our first stage here. Stairs are my friend. For some reason I moved way faster on stairs. Anything else? It wasn't properly programmed for Amy. I don't know. Amy's controls are weird because she's very slow, but she has a pretty good attack with her hammer. Speed
And I
shoes are
think
your
she-
best friend.
She's very slow, but I think she gets a lot of momentum with the Pico Pico.
Yeah. That's why you just see me jump and then just swing even if there's nothing near me. Because that actually is faster than just walking. She's worse than 06. Yeah, she barely moves in 06. She crawls. And then her hammer makes her just stomp on a dime just to attack things. Horrendously, mind you. Okay, I think I clipped through the door there at the end, but that's fine.
Oh. Yeah, well, granted, in Sonic 06, your only player is what? Twice? 3 times?
Yeah, I'm about to
maybe?
say, I think it's... Yeah, it's 3 times because one of them was a mission.
Yeah. Those enemies always disturb me.
Yeah, they're weird.
It's not this level, or it's not this gameplay that does the timer goes down, is it?
No.
Okay.
The only one that does is
that's-
Gamma.
Gamma, that's right.
Yeah. I don't know what's the point in the barrel because as you see there, Zero's smart enough to figure it out. I just want to show it off. Like sometimes he can ignore you if you're in the barrel, but most of the time he still comes straight for you. So there's really no point in using those. Just run. You're better off
Well,
stunning
I'll-
Zero. And to be fair, you gotta be careful when you stun Zero because that doesn't really work all that well after a bit because he starts to become immune to your hammer.
Welcome to Twinkle Park.
You would think that, just be able to destroy Zero like any other robot.
You would think, but for some reason this thing's indestructible at this point. Like everything we do doesn't do damage. It's kind of weird. Jeez, that was a really sharp bank turn. What the heck? I just tapped on L. And you can hold it down all the way. I've been hearing the Zero collection so far is pretty good. I mean, it's on par with pretty much all the other collections, which is good.
I forgot I had it pre-ordered and I got it last Tuesday. I haven't been able to play it because I've never actually played the Zero games before.
Yeah.
So
They're some of the hardest in the classic series, is what I heard.
Yeah.
Okay, why am I like sharp turning all over the place? I'm just holding A. Something's going on. This is weird. I may just unplug and plug back in my controller real fast. Yeah, I'll do that, because luckily I don't have to unplug the adapter to do this. It may have just read one of my inputs wrong.
Sorry.
Okay, or you can just come unplugged anyway. That was weird.
And not only that, look.
Okay, that's better. Now I'm not zipping all over the place. Or I am. Okay, well, Amy just doesn't know how to drive. I'll just blame it on her.
Amy's a slippery sloth.
Apparently, I never had this issue before with her, but man, she is slippery.
The game is the reason why the X series almost ended.
You gotta be way more specific on that one, because that's a couple games. Because
Are
the
you
Zero
ta-
series
are you-
was supposed to replace the X series, and then X5 is supposed to be the final game. That didn't happen.
Well, I think what Celtics meant to say is it takes place after the X series.
Yeah.
I think that's what you meant. Because, yeah, I heard about that. I mean, same Zero. So, yeah, X5 was supposed to be the last one, but Capcom said, I like money and re-rushed X out.
Yeah.
That's what happened. And that's why it's been on a slippery slope ever since.
Yeah, I mean, fans have been hoping now with the X Legacy Collection doing as good as it did. They were hoping that would show Capcom, like, we still have an interest in the series, so try to make a new one that's not weird like all the others. Like, just try starting from scratch at this point. And then kind of going back to roots a bit. That would be interesting if they tried to go back to, like, a more traditional style that, like, the first few X games did. Because starting in X4, that's when it got complicated with the multiple playable characters. Because I barely count X3 having extra playable characters, because Zero was very flaky on a playable character. If he died at all, he's just not a playable character anymore.
Yeah. X3 was a joke. It's plays X. You're not playing Zero.
Welcome to Twinkle Park.
Alright, get me out of that stupid section. That was terrible, Amy.
Whew! I'm glad we finally lost that robot.
I think there's only, like, what, 4 levels with Amy?
3.
Must have gotten lost.
3?
She has the least amount of any character, but to be fair, her final level takes a while.
Amy, you were just running in place there.
Yeah, what do you expect to do at that point? You can't run away if you're not moving.
Bolt brain, let us down. Let us
Oh, he didn't look both ways. Give him a ticket. Jaywalking.
help.
Is there a physical copy of this Mega Man Zero collection? Yeah. Yeah, it is. It just came out on Tuesday.
Well,
You
is it
can go to
fully
Sony.
physical on the Switch? I think is the better question.
Yes, it's fully physical. It's fully put on the cartridge on Switch.
Ah, they
All
finally learned.
games
Now,
are.
They
calm
finally
down.
They
learned.
finally learned, yeah.
'Cause that's why
Yes.
I found to be useless with the other two collections they released, because half of it's digital, so just buy it digitally when it's on sale.
It's also on the PS4 if you want it there, Celtics. I know that you usually
It's on
get
everything, yeah.
It's on everything.
Well, they announced that it was coming out, like, on its reveal, and then Capcom's pretty much been silent about it until now.
Yeah.
I guess at
It's-
this point, like, their marketing team just kind of didn't
Nope.
say much. They probably should have said more, but they didn't do that until it's released for all these stupid sponsor streams.
No, never.
You sneeze and then you type in Zero Collection on Twitch and you see all these
I don't need
sponsors.
to tell you anything. You tell me why you want it now.
Does not compute.
You don't even know?
How much the game cost? I think mine cost like $30.
Yeah, it's pretty affordable, especially since some of these Zero games are a little harder to find now.
Yeah.
So it's way pricier to get one of these games alone in the collection.
It's either
I want to
you
see
get-
how they handle the DS games in particular in that collection.
I want to see how they do too with that. I haven't gotten around to playing it yet.
Yeah, I played ZX around the time it came out on the DS, and it was a pretty good game, but I didn't get the finish at the time. And I was thinking if I ever wanted to, I would just pick up the collection at some point to finish it there. And I'm hoping to have a smooth transition, because a lot of DS games, when they're ported to other systems, are terrible. But ZX, I don't think use much touchscreen stuff. I think like mainly the bomb screen was just like UI, like a map and extra items and such.
Gosh, Gamma, why are you gyrating so much?
Does not compute. Pump, 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 pump.
Escape.
Well, what? You sure?
Yeah, this is actually playing a cruel joke on Amy because we're high in the sky.
Is here.
So to escape, we need some kind of an airplane, and we don't have that.
We'll be at the Mystic Ruins.
Expect me to
base
jump?
soon.
You don't. She doesn't have rocket boosters like you do.
Exactly. To be fair, he still doesn't have his rocket booster.
You've got a soft spot inside your metal frame. If you want, we can be friends, okay?
Sonic games usually don't have fall damage, so she'll be fine.
She'll be fine.
You're not going to escape from here. Let's see if you can play some game.
This is not that awesome, Eggman. I beg to differ. This game is eh.
Good luck.
I'm not playing whack-a-mole.
Now I'm playing like a Sonic. That's why the game's bad. It's so hard to keep up with things. Although 2 things gave me 1,000 points, which is pretty good. Well, this one I'm good. I only need to get 2,000 for this, so I can just wait this one out. These hedgehogs look so weird when you're playing this in HD.
What? I can't believe this is happening!
Alright, so this is how we get both of the upgrades for Amy. We just get it from this minigame. Both of them, to be fair, are not useful at all. Like, the warrior
Behold the
feather
warrior
is just
feather.
pointless
now
to
you
me.
can do the spin hammer attack. Press and hold the action button and move the directional pad in a circle.
And you're in a dead stop when doing this attack, and you can also get dizzy if I'm not mistaken, so this is not the best attack. So yeah, I'm not going to be using that, but we need it for 100% sake, and it's a required thing to even get out of here. So you're kind of forced to pick it up.
Hi, Ethan.
Hi, Ethan. How you doing?
Hey, how's it going? Oh yeah, that's right. This is our second stage, technically.
Oh gosh, please don't remind me of that stupid minigame from Spyro 3. Holy crap, I hate that minigame so much. Oh gosh. There's a character, I don't know if you played Spyro 3 at all, Lester.
I
in your
grew
life.
up on it, but I never got that far. If I remember
Okay.
correct.
Bentley is a terrible character. I don't like playing as Bentley at all. And that minigame is one of them too. I don't like them all. See. Oh jeez. It's worse than the remake. I wouldn't say it's worse than the remake, but it's still bad in the remake.
Oh, from what I heard, they didn't really do anything for the minigames, so yeah, it didn't help.
No.
But also, to be fair, I've heard that Spyro 3 in particular, that remake got the worst treatment because it was the most buggy. Like, apparently, it's terrible compared to the original. It got that bugged.
Oh yeah. I mean, I showed you that one I showed that one clip whenever that Sergeant Bird level happened. That was great. Doing good. How are you guys? I'm trying to feel better. I've been sick at home all week from work, so been trying to keep myself, hydrated and trying to keep myself well because I've been sick as a dog all week. Now, Hot Shelter wasn't a level that was in Sonic's story, was it?
Yeah, this is the introduction of a new level. We haven't played this at all yet, because Amy, Big, and Gamma are the only characters to play this. But because of that, they do skip out on Lost Colony as one of them. Or not Lost Colony. I'm thinking of
Lost
too.
World.
Lost World. I don't think any of them go to Lost World.
Why
And
would
to be
you?
fair, Tails doesn't either, but to be fair, it's like Knuckles, for the most part, goes in a lot of levels that Sonic does. Like, pretty close to his timing. Well, at this point, Amy's just kind of doing her own thing while Sonic's working his way here. Okay, these gears are really weird right now. Stay on it, Amy, please.
Game is bad in so many levels. Yeah, I agree with you on that. That's why well, my biggest issue is Spyro 3 out of all the other ones in the trilogy, and I know Spyro 3 was a lot of people's favorites growing up, so I feel bad for saying this, but like, I do not like how gimmicky Spyro 3 is. Like, Spyro 2 is fine. It was really fine because at least it had a lot of traditional level design rather than, mini game objectives and stuff like that. But in Spyro 3, they went full blown gimmick.
Yeah, well, that was at the time that Insomniac was struggling to find new things to do with the characters, so it's like, what's a new thing? Gimmicks.
Gimmicks, yeah, exactly. The multiple characters, the multiple mini games you have to do. There's hardly any like level that you just play as platforming level. And it's just I don't know. Spyro 3 just rubbed me the wrong way when I played it. Not to say it's a bad game or anything, it's just
weird in comparison to all the others. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I've heard that from a lot of people because the gimmicks, it's either their favorite or their least favorite. It's never like a in-between.
Yeah.
Amy, please pick it up. She won't pick it up. Thank you.
You weren't in the right spot for the contest.
Apparently, even though I'm like in front of it, it's like, nope, not good enough. Very picky.
No, Agent 9's fine. My issue is Bentley. I think his name is Bentley. I'm pretty sure the Yeti's name is Bentley. Yep, after a car. Okay. I was right.
There, made it. That was probably Amy's longest level. Because the next one is also kind of long too, but it really depends on your luck with that one section at the end. It's just basically pick a path that we determined for you.
Yeah. As she's riding off on a balloon, she gets whisked away to the past.
Huh? What's this place?
What's with that face? Amy, pull the tongue back. I'm getting concerned. I'm gonna leave.
Yeah, more flashbacks that don't make any more sense.
Yeah, pretty much. They only make sense once you see them all. And then you go into the final story. That's it. Also, I don't understand this. This is the point where they start doing this trend. They put a character in the big section for the flashback, but they make you go through the door to come to the altar portion where the actual cutscene is. Why? Just put me at the altar.
Don't be afraid. You're safe with me.
That confuses so many people in the first playthrough here, is Amy. Like, where's Nicole? I can't find her. Yeah, because she's not here. She's in the other portion of the map. It's so stupid. Because nothing tells you can go in that area or not if you just don't walk through the door. Also, these Chow, they don't look great. These Chow are so low res compared to the actual Chow in the Chow Garden. Yeah, I feel bad for them. The low res babies.
Low res babies.
Gee, what was that?
Okay, her
I
feet
wonder
aren't
if I'm
turning, but her ankles
dreaming.
are. That was concerning.
Oh my! I need to get out of this place!
Yeah, don't get the sea chaos. I don't understand what that was. It's just some thing of water. And I'm back here.
Where do you think you're going, Amy?
Eggman, no!
You can't get away this easily.
Sonic, help!
Too late, buddy.
Too late, buddy.
Birdie!
Okay, where did that emerald come from? The bird clearly left after he pulled the thing out of nowhere.
I don't need you.
Pull it out of his ass.
Come on.
Now, he didn't even pull it out of there. He just pulled it out of thin air.
At your service.
The bird was
sir.
not there, and suddenly emerald.
Dispose of these annoying pests. Give them all you got.
Aye, aye,
Bird
sir.
should be dead. I think it's actually implied that that emerald's just in that locket that the bird is wearing around his neck. But even that's the case, how did that fit in that small locket?
Yeah, really.
Stop, Mr. Robot!
Oh, according to Sonic X, the bird had it in his locket. Okay.
Yeah, that's where I'm getting
Yeah,
information
that's
from.
right.
Because they had it in X. And it made more sense in X, because I think the locket was a little bit bigger. In this game, the emerald's bigger than the locket.
Please stop!
If you want to know more about the Sonic Adventure plot and you have no idea from this, X actually kind of helped with some of the confusion.
Out of my way.
Yeah.
Like the Adventure 1 and 2 arcs in Sonic X are probably the best parts about that show.
This robot is different. You
Yeah.
don't need to hurt him, okay?
Amy.
Actually, I think
Okay,
recently they put
I
that whole
guess I'll
show
let
on
him go
Netflix,
then.
but I can't remember they put in even the final arc too. I remember that was being kind of a weird issue.
The A carriers.
Well,
I'll have to look it up.
I'm gonna be honest with you, nobody's gonna miss the final arc of Sonic X.
Yeah, it's true. It's definitely the weakest part about the show.
I mean,
I'll nail that Eggman.
that in itself was weird.
Yeah, oh yeah, it only has 2 seasons, which is really weird to see. But to be fair, it goes up to that last arc, because it covers everything up from Adventure 2. And after that's pretty much where they
You
stop.
okay? It's dangerous here.
So Netflix didn't get the final season randomly, but it's also the worst one, so people aren't caring.
Why are you helping?
Yeah.
I said we'd be
Not-
friends,
not
and
too
I'm
big of a
returning your
loss.
favor. Even this birdie
I mean,
wants
we
to
lose
be
that,
free.
you know, Dark
Eggman's
Sonic
not
that just
the
didn't do
kind of man
anything.
You should work for.
Amy, come on, let's get going.
Until we meet again, Mr. Robot, take care of yourself.
I think we did. Yeah, I think it's on Netflix though.
It is on Netflix, that's why I just looked it up. And that's up to season 2. So it just wasn't at the last arc, and that's it.
If you want to watch it, Netflix is good.
Oh, there they go again, outside the barrier. Ah, I missed this.
Yeah, gosh. Well,
Tails isn't even flying at this point, he's just slowly falling. Well, see you later, Amy. I'm gonna go defuse a bomb.
I wonder what Sonic is doing. He's always
now in your
rescuing
Let's
me
Play of
and
this,
getting
how many episodes was this? Like 3?
For Amy's story, I think it was like, yeah, about 3. Wasn't that
You know,
much.
you sure surprised me by having a Chaos Emerald with you. No
Oh, did the
wonder they were
CGI
after
remake
you,
of the
my
first Pokemon
feathered
released
friend.
today on Netflix? I know it was coming soon, but I didn't think it was today.
Hey, a pendant! Wow!
Okay, I'm pretty sure they just stretched that image for the widescreen conversion.
Does Eggman
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why that wasn't just letterboxed.
Spit
Amy,
all
can you
their-
please look up? You look like one of those people who texting and walking. About ready to go in the traffic.
I've come this far. I may as well go all the way. That robot said Dr. Eggman.
Oh, the animation on the CGI cutscene.
So what do you say we
I don't know how I feel about that, to be perfectly honest.
I know that this new Pokemon adaptation is very jarring to people. I think the biggest problem it has is just the animation just looks goofy. Like, some
It
things
does.
look better, and then some things look worse than the original.
Shoot.
Oh yeah, this song, I need to mention something about this, because this is the first time we actually revisit the egg carrier. I'm doing this now because we technically have to come here at Amy. It's the final song for her story, but I believe when we do that, we can't actually get the hammer upgrade, so I'm just doing it now. But in the GameCube version onwards, I think this song that's playing now, when the egg carrier's on C, I think they just cut the song out of the game entirely, because it's a mod to add back into the game for the PC version.
That's kind of weird.
So many random things about DX that they just changed, and they didn't need to.
Eggman still got his little lackeys, you know, scrubbing the deck.
Yeah, I don't know why they're still here. You guys can leave.
Egg carrier, you know, fell down.
This is the only use I find for the spin move. This minigame. Just keep on doing this, and if you get lucky, you win. Like that. In the GameCube version, you don't see Tails saving Eggman, saving Amy as the egg carrier crashes. I want to see him save Eggman now. I say that. Yeah, I know they changed some weird stuff about like cutscenes and animations and such like that with GameCube onwards, so some things got lost in translation with these ports.
Here's the long hammer. Your attack radius is now increased. Try the spin hammer attack.
How about no? Go away. I'm just going to use the long hammer as a long hammer. Spin attack is still not any good with the long hammer. It's just
Go,
now
go,
you can do
Gadget
it.
Pico Hammer.
You only hear the music during the E102 cutscene. Yeah, that was in Dreamcast. That music plays here anytime you revisit this place when it's on the sea, but then they cut it out starting in GameCube. It's just in a cutscene in GameCube, which is weird. Like, why did they bother doing that? It made no sense. It's the right way, right? Yeah, okay, yeah. I need to go to Mystic, so it was good. Well, stuck in the air. Interesting.
The long hammer sounds like a two-range hammer. Can you imagine that?
Departing soon.
A long-ranged, two-ranged throwable hammer that does extra damage to armored units. That talk about broken. The Black Knight's worst nightmare.
Hey, Boy Yumi, how you doing? You just finished this game, but don't feel like playing Adventure 2? I mean, I don't blame you if you just finished Adventure 1. They're kind of similar games, so you'd be burnt out at that point.
I mean, I would be too. Actually, you know what's funny? When I did 130 Emblem run of this game back a long time ago, I went straight to Adventure 2 for some reason and 180 Emblem.
Yeah, I'm surprised you were able to beat both of them back to back,
I know.
100% like that, because that's a drainer.
You're crazy.
I don't know. I'm crazy. I mean, and that's a magic axe. It's like a hammer. Yeah. Well, the Sting Kunai from Fates was an armor-effective dagger weapon with low mount, but still, yeah. Okay, and so it technically was a two-ranged hammer, in a way. By the way, I hate this puzzle that you're doing right now, Lester.
Oh, the puzzle's always annoying, yeah. Because if
This
you do like
puzzle-
one thing wrong, it's like a Rubik's Cube. You mess up one portion and then you just hate everything.
Yeah, they just hate everything.
I got this faster with Sonic last time, but this time I can't remember what I did with Sonic. You know what I mean? There's a specific order. If you come in here and do it, then you'll get this every time. There we go. That was right. I just couldn't remember the order off the top of my head. That's the last time I think we'd have to do that anyways. Because Gamma also plays this level, but he goes in a different way.
Not you again!
Now at this point, this robot's just chasing us because reasons. Like, there's no purpose for it to do this now. It's programmed to chase Amy, and I guess Eggman never turned that coding off when the egg carrier fell, so this thing never learned to take a hint. Like, your mission's done. You're good. You
Hey.
can just leave her alone.
You know, your plans are foiled. What are you doing?
And it just bursts out the wall all the time in this level, like the dang Kool-Aid Man.
I saw something, speaking of Kool-Aid Man today, I saw something on Twitter that said, is Kool-Aid Man the jar or the liquid?
Yeah, it really makes you think. Okay, I don't know what happened to the robot, but Zero just did not show up. Okay. Those boxes are there because Zero drops in from the ceiling and tries to chase Amy again. You can hide for a bit, but I guess he decided to take a lunch break? Nice wall you burst through, Zero. You burst through a wall to pop through a wall? Like, that's just solid metal back there. Hate all big levels, struggle for straight 3 hours. Ew, that's a rough
One of these doors
set of
is
big
the
levels.
one.
Yeah, bigs are the most
Try
interesting, to say the
that
least.
door.
His weren't coded. Well, oh good, first try. You have a 1 in, I think it's like 5 chance? There's 5 doors there. Your chances are low getting that first try, so that was actually pretty good luck. Because that's randomized every time you play this level. So the next 2 times we come here, it's probably going to be completely different and worse.
Alright! I'm free!
That was
Man,
the
that
last
was
levels,
last-
Amy.
Oh,
Man, we can play Sonic Drift Racing.
Oh,
Not Sonic Drift.
no.
Not Sonic Racing. Sonic Drift Racing.
Drift Racing. Is it a combination of two? Both?
No, it's Sonic Drift, but the title's weird.
That was a close one. I saw no sign of your relatives, Birdie. Oh, you escaped from the egg carrier.
Why couldn't you tell me that 5 minutes ago? I was just there.
Let's investigate, wanna?
Why should you keep on asking the bird if he wants to do that? You're just gonna do this regardless, and he's just gonna follow.
Yeah. The bird is not capable of communication with you. So,
And here comes the worst part of Amy's story, trying to get out of this stupid area. Because this is the fastest you move. And you gotta get all the way from here back to that raft we went on earlier just to get the long hammer. The long walk. No way to speed it up. Just hammer. And camera being the usual bad self. I think also, out of all the characters, I think Amy also has the slowest climbing speed, which really doesn't help when she has to climb this ladder out.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, now you're talking about that, yeah. Even Big's faster than that, and he's
Yeah, for
big.
some reason, he's the fastest character on ladders. I don't know why. The character that barely needs a ladder in the whole game, but sure. It's canonically because his home is in that forest, and he always has to climb that ladder to get out, so I guess he just got buffed climbing that ladder. Why? Because he's the tallest? Maybe. Yeah, it's hard to justify. Yeah, see, this is why we came here earlier for the long hammer, because now it's just instant cutscene. So I wouldn't be able to get it.
Yay, it's them!
Oh man, that thing got punched by geometry.
Oh no!
Are you okay?
It's that stupid robot.
This thing can really move. Because it was just chasing us in Eggman's base of the forest, and now it's here at the same time.
Now you're gonna get it!
Now you made me mad, now I'm actually gonna fight you instead of run away.
Yeah. And now this thing is conveniently destructible, even though like the past 3 levels it becomes immune to our hammer after a bit. Now it doesn't. Well, this fight can take a little bit depending on what he does. We gotta knock him into this electrical fence. Okay, well, that was a quick fight. He's already dead. I said it could be long depending on what you do and what he can do, and he cooperated. Normally he gets in the center of the ring for me, and then he extends his arms out, and you have to keep on jumping over them. I completely skipped that attack. Amy, what are you staring at?
Please wake up, Birdie.
Don't die,
Are
birdie.
you okay? Can you fly?
Do I have to do mouth the peck?
You
Oh, that woke her right up. Where'd the bandages come from? You were naked a minute ago.
Final boss defeat. My stream had buffered. I barely missed the fight. Well, you didn't miss much. It's just beating up Zero. That's it.
Yeah. Now jazz hands.
You did it! Now you three can live in peace again.
Jazz hands.
The bird's like, oh hell no, and flies away. No mouth to mouth from that hedgehog, please. No, thank you.
He's seen previews of SonicGhost X.
He knows where this is going.
Happy? I'm going to try my best too. Just watch me. I'll make that Sonic respect me. And by that time, it's gonna be too late. Mwah!
Yeah, your form of respect is just to chase him down and hound him until he says yes. That's why the one time you got him to agree on a date, he just slept through it. And got sucked to another book. It happens. So yeah, that's definitely the shortest story out of all of them in this game. This one is... Like, if you skip the cutscenes, it's like half an hour.
Wow.
And with cutscenes, it's just a little under an hour.
Yeah, this one's really... It's like almost as like, did they intend to make this longer?
Yeah, this
At
one
any
really
point?
didn't feel like it had much to it. It felt like there was some stuff that probably was cut out.
Yeah.
Also, I really hope you liked her theme song, because that's like half of the songs they played is just this one song in her story.
The da 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 da. That
Yeah,
one.
it's not a bad song, it's just they played it way too much. They reused the song for Amy and SA2, but they barely played it there in comparison. They played it just a handful of times the most. Ready for the worst story of the game? We just beat it.
Yeah.
To be fair, actually, I do think
Yeah.
Amy's is a little bit worse than Big's. Only in terms of just, like, how fun it can be, because Big's is just frustrating. But
Yeah.
Amy's
But
just
what are you
boring. There's
talking-
not much going on with Amy.
What are you guys talking about? Biggs is the main event.
I mean, look at the speedrun scene. They lose their mind when they hear the word Big.
Do they really?
I mean, anytime that gets into a marathon, it's just a meme run.
Oh god.
It happened like what? One of the last GDQs, they got a Big the Cat run in for Sonic Adventure, and it was just a meme run.
Yeah.
Game was okay, except for the time limit thing. Yeah, because in Adventure 2, when they bring that gameplay style back, they just removed that time limit, because they knew that was a problem. And unfortunately, they put a time limit on one of the treasure hunting levels, and it just kind of made things worse, but that's a whole different story. I mean, I don't mind the time limit too much with games, because it's very forgiving. It's just some levels are pretty tight. His final level's timing is kind of tight. Especially in the beginning. If you're not shooting things a lot in the beginning, you just time out pretty easily.
Fun because he can mess around a lot more, and yeah, that's why I said, dude, he's the main event. That's what we advertised about.
Yeah.
Do a big.
Not we, Buster. He's the one having to play it.
I'm there.
I hand the controller off. If we just throw this across the internet.
Yeah, I'm there in spirit.
I don't know if that's worse or better.
Just depended.
Hey, Adventure 2's Mad Space and the level where Bruce had 5 minutes and not the Find 3 Animals. Yeah, Mad Space is our worst level because it's just confusing and big. And then, yeah, the treasure on the level where you have a time limit is just strict. I had
Security
to
Hall?
actually help a friend. Yeah, I had to help a friend beat Security Hall when I was a kid because he couldn't do it, but I could.
I still remember, Lester, in our race. I beat Security Hall in 48 seconds, and you got mad at me.
He had the stupidest luck. You found like all 3 emeralds like right next to each other.
Jarrett was mad too.
Jarrett was mad. He said, "Man, I hate you."
Go,
Yeah.
Go kill yourself.
Man, go kill yourself.
Yeah, we were mad.
He was real mad. That was still funny. I don't care.
That's why they don't want to do a race with you no
That's
more.
why they don't want to do redo race with me. No, it's just because Lester beat the socks off of.
Hey, I warned you guys in ahead of time. We enjoyed what we
I
did,
didn't
but I
care.
also warned
It
you.
was fun. Hey, I don't care that I lost. It was fun.
Yeah, I knew I was going to do the best out of all 3 of us, only because I was doing a 180 Emblem
oh.
playthrough at the time. So I'm like, I just played these levels like 6 times to get an emerald. I know what I'm doing. Not to toot my own horn, but it's like, at the time, I kind of had the clear advantage only because of the circumstances.
I don't care. I had fun.
Yeah, I mean, it was still a fun playthrough.
Amy, you gotta stop that getting holes in the bottom of your bags.
Get a new bag! This one doesn't work.
That's Walmart for you.
Yeah, exactly.